Welcome back.
I did. Yay.
Look, it's a wheelchair.
But it's Umpta.
It's an empty wheelchair.
It's an Umpta wheelchair.
Does this look familiar?
She turned into a baby.
We killed her. No vagina for you.
Looks like it's just a doll.
Dollgina.
With, like, grip action. Goodbye. Wait.
With kung fu grip action.
Fuck you, doll.
So, does this area look familiar? It's been a long time.
Yeah, this is back in the very beginning.
Very beginning, yeah. When right before Mia attacked us, actually.
Yep. Yeah,
She was all tired.
Jeez.
And you saw this.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
And it's not gone anymore.
Which means that all that crap we went through, the hidden
So,
secret lab thing,
Look at that.
E001.
Do you know what that is? That's the code for Eevee. Turn it around. The old lady. Yeah, it told us in the beginning. We actually saw this in the beginning.
Huh.
That is Eevee.
Wow.
Kind of crazy, right? I mean, you didn't know. There's a lot of stuff a lot of context you didn't have.
So crazy.
Yeah, so that's Eevee.
And awesome.
Yeah, kind of cool.
I love it. Oh, that's so cool.
All right, well, let's go upstairs.
What a wonderful plot
Kind
development
of cool,
slash twist.
yeah. This is weird old Granny Lady, and by the way, that is the fucking evil person that's causing all this shit.
Well, I know what'll take care of her.
Just put it in the wheelchair.
Yeah, just drop it right in her fucking lap.
You have so many machine gun bullets, it's ridiculous. You get a different perspective on these things.
Yeah. I mean, she's still a bitch. Oh.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's being controlled the whole time.
Gone. Okay.
Not really.
No, it's your fault. Yeah, why are you making me showing me this?
Perspective. I don't know, fuck it.
Because, like, that's really damn cool, though. Oh, that's cool.
So you want to head upstairs.
I want to see what's in the toilet.
It's gross.
Bathtub. Chicken coop outside.
It's a gross guest house.
I really like that they have literally made us come around full circle here.
Kind of nice.
Jeez. Go away, creepy girl.
I don't want to do the creepy girl.
So there's nothing new to be found in this house.
Nope,
I'll just keep
they've
on
actually
going.
blocked you out from going with a bed there.
Okay, so we'll... Jeez. It's not. Look out.
Literally not okay.
She's going to do the thing.
But you fucking shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have done that.
Fucking heart.
It fucking hurt.
Doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
So... So I wonder if...
Go through the kitchen first.
Okay. So I wonder if I'm not... Somehow I'm not subject to level 2 yet.
So yeah, that's the funny
that's
thing.
why she-
It's kind of subtle, but yeah, it's like they don't ever address it. But yeah, you're seeing hallucinations now, which is
Yeah,
phase
which,
two,
which
right?
is bad. Jeez. There we go. Okay.
Then maybe you'll play nice.
Okay, yeah. So there's confirmation that it's happening.
I got drugs.
No! Get that away from me!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Wait. What the hell? Oh, that's just a
Yeah, it's hallucination.
hallucination.
Turn around. Go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Yep, go upstairs.
Oh, she's gone. Okay. Wow. You
There's
suck.
that for some reason.
It's weird.
It's kind of weird, right? Like I don't understand it, but whatever. It's just kind of out of the blue. Yeah, remember that? Remember running around from her? It's pretty terrifying, right?
It was. Yeah, that first encounter was... Ugh. Hey. Oh, this is actually, like... Okay.
So when she does that big pulse, you want to block.
Oops.
You have no idea that you need to do that. It'll tell you eventually. But now run. You actually want to get close to her,
can't. Okay.
and then when she does the pulse, you want to block. And then run.
No, I don't wanna. Ow. Sorry.
It should be.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
No. Oh, damn it. You're making me get away.
Leave me alone.
Oh.
Get it?
Also,
trees.
I don't think it's really hurting me because, like, everything's
Yeah,
all
but
brown and gooey.
Yeah, you
but-
have like the damage effect.
Yeah.
But it's gray. Because yeah, if that was the case, you'd probably be dead.
I'm so close. Press X to stab.
Press X to drug up the girl. You did it.
Hamburger. Because you're hideous. Calcified.
Yeah, you're kind of creepy.
I bet.
Looks like it hurts. There's only one of us, so
Well, maybe she's cursing like humanity.
she's cursing this Let's Play.
Because, like, it was. Boom.
And shoot the fuck out of her head.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's not actually dead. She's don't get close.
But she's all like super mega calcified.
Yep, I would. Well, it's not calcified, but she's
Oh gosh.
I don't know. But yeah, you want to stay away from her mouth as best as you can, which
Right.
is basically means just doing what you're doing.
Ow! Ow! Stuff happens. She's making things happen.
Things are happening.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Bye. This is the worst tree I've ever seen. Wow. Turned into a big old muck octopus thing.
Yeah, she turned into gross.
She turned into a bunch of helicopters.
And we're still wearing our very nice clothing, by the way.
Yeah.
We're wearing slacks, nice shoes, and a button-up shirt.
Oh my gosh.
And there is terror happening in front of us.
Okay, time to go. No, I'm just lying on the ground.
Nope, you're good. Just
Time to just shoot her a bunch.
shoot her face.
I also love that, like, it's all molded and stuff, but it looks. Ow. Maybe I could block that.
You
but
can
it looks,
block, yeah.
But oh, okay, cool. But it looks very similar to the Ouroboros stuff from 6. No,
yeah,
from 5.
it does.
Maybe
doesn't
coincidentally, but it's nice. Oh, that's bad.
It? That's not good.
Can I have my leg back, please? I would like. No, I
And
want.
Now
Well.
you're in dead space. So go ahead and shoot.
Oh, now it's Evil Within again. Shoot the.
Does this happen in Evil Within?
Because you're all.
Shoot or reload or block because she's gonna attack. I don't know. Do
Just
something.
fucking- I can't-
Shoot. Reload.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's no. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm winning. I'm gonna shoot her from the inside. Life sucks when you forget for the 900th time that you have to reload.
On the bright side, this is another time where you can actually manage the.
Ah.
Yeah, she's kind of creepy. You can manage your items from the menu there.
Weird.
So you could grab the grenade launcher if you wanted.
I assume she's one of the final bosses, if not the final boss.
Yeah.
So yeah, would you recommend grenade launching her?
Yeah. If you don't do it this time, then maybe later. Press X. To be fair, you do have plenty of machine gun ammo, so you don't necessarily need it.
Yeah.
I would guess. You can also use your handgun ammo.
Yeah.
Either or. You actually have plenty of ammo at this point, so you should be fine. So they kind of make her sympathetic here, to a degree.
I mean, she's a really sad character. Like,
Yeah,
she's a
but-
tiny kid,
but
no
kinda
love,
no.
blah blah blah.
We'll talk later. We'll talk more. There's more, but
Okay.
I don't.
She's a giant face.
She's kind of.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be a giant face. It's no way to go through life. La 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 la. You are a gross, ugly grandma.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
Oh! Oh! Oh no.
And then you break the house.
And I'm
Well, you
gone.
can't have nice things.
Whee! Then you wake up and you're like, oh, what a wonderful nap I had.
It's
Great.
a beautiful morning.
What?
It's a beautiful morning, is what she said.
Hi, neighbor.
Hello, now. I'm a fucking whatever.
Where's the? Oh, ow. Reload. Reload with your bad
reload.
self. Ow. Reload.
Reload.
Just reload already. Do the thing that involves reloading. Ow.
That scream always
Get
throws
the-
me off because that's Ethan's death wail, right? Like when he dies, he goes, ah, but then, oh, no, you're not dead. It just, she's hurting her leg.
Stab it. Ow, stab it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, no. Ugh.
I did not plan this out very well.
All you had to do was ask. Ooh, get the thing. Ow. Get the thing. There's a, you want it. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Hang up the phone.
Pick
Like
up
I
the
said,
Albert 01.
Albert 01.
That is the Albert 01. Kind of silly, isn't it?
It's really silly. That's okay. Ja.
Start shooting.
Ja. Cha. 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 I only got 3 billies left.
You don't need any more. You have finished the game. She is calcifying.
I'm basically a giant thumbnail now. Oh, this will look great in our front yard, honey.
This is a statue. I like garbage.
Whoa!
Slow down. Slow motion physics.
And now I'm buried under a rock pile.
And now
It's
you
not better.
suffocate under rocks.
Not better at all.
But I mean, there's not a giant tentacle monster lady.
Yeah.
Grandma child.
Oh, grandma child.
Grandma child.
Giant tentacle lady, grandma child. Blah, 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 blah. Hi there, I'm Hunk. I'm here to rescue you. Or whatever.
Whatever. Fuck it. We have a helicopter.
So I wonder what happens if you're infected, but there's like no one here to get all, you know, to make you beholden to her. Because basically that's how we left our wife. Hey, are you going to save us or are you going to shoot us right in the head? And it's Ada Wong. She's weird looking now. Are you? Are you like Bob Redfield?
Yeah. Does the name Redfield mean anything to you?
I mean, it should be Chris Redfield.
So
But that doesn't look like a Chris.
So maybe it's Chris. Maybe it's a different Redfield. Like you said, like it's Bob Redfield.
Sure didn't look like Chris. With stars.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like him. He's not all muscle bound and shit, right?
Hey, baby. Right. Well, and he had like, he kind of looked like Chris Evans, right? Like just all American, whatever. Mm-hmm. Wait, what did she just say?
I don't remember.
Dad? No, I'm your husband. You know what? Shut. I don't.
Yeah, whatever.
Can we just push her out the helicopter?
So that bit's different.
When one door closes, another opens.
And this part's different if you chose Zoe.
Close tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me.
For Lucas. For all I know, he's still waiting, waiting in his little shack for crazy shit to happen. That's
Yeah, so-
never gonna happen.
If you chose Zoe, obviously Mia's not in the helicopter. By the way, that's who's saving us. Yeah. Mia's not in a helicopter.
These guys are here to clean up.
If you save Zoe, and you end up throwing your cell phone out with all the pictures and stuff. I think it's a cell phone.
Gotcha.
Now she's back and wants to start over.
Look at the space in
There's
between.
an awesome space in between.
But now she S back.
She S.
The next door opens.
So it's kind of hopeful, but it's
Don't
kind
jump out
of
that door.
it's kind of not hopeful because you still have the mold in you, and you're kind of in like phase 2. Even though Evie's dead, so maybe it's not a big deal. But you still have your mold in you.
Yeah, like maybe I'm not beholden to her, but I.
But you still have whatever
Was this the
she had
after
in
credit
you.
thing? Or did
And-
it just start out? What am I looking at?
And then you get to hear some Aunt Rhody nonsense. Maybe.
Meanwhile, in my old elementary school,
Don't tell Aunt Rhody. Whatever you do.
so there was like fire, like some chemical shit. It was bad.
I think that's the.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so the credit
I
sequence.
see what's happening. Neat.
Yeah. So it's kind of like up in the open, like
Yeah, there's
like
definitely
you
a lot
have
of
Mia,
open-
but you have gross bioweapon in you.
which we may be affected because of her, but maybe not.
Well, you should be, because I mean you've been exposed as fuck, right? Like you've been just all up in this shit.
And eventually you progress from the first phase to the second phase because Lucas thought he was fine, but he was in the first phase and had maybe had stayed there.
Well, so phase 2 is hallucinations. Everyone's hallucinated, so at least everyone is in phase 2, right? So it's so here's the thing.
It'd be great if like some of the antagonists of the next game were like the protagonists of this game and stuff.
That'd be kind of cool. I think that might be where they're going. I honestly don't think there's much hope for anyone because
No.
So here's the thing. So Jack and Marguerite. So Jack, you got him with the neurotoxin.
Yep.
He calcified.
Yep.
Right.
Marguerite's probably still alive.
Yeah, probably.
There's no reason to think she isn't.
Well, here's the thing. So they're clearly phase 3 though, because when you injected the serum into Jack,
Yep.
he died.
Yep.
Right, that's calcium. As you'll see, we have no reason to believe that Mia. Well, I mean, I guess Mia had a little bit more exposure than Jack. But if Jack was at the point where getting the toxin inside of him would kill him, Mia's clearly at that point too. So it's kind of weird because she should actually be infected longer than Jack because she had prior experience with Evie. Because she was on the boat with him before Jack and them.
Yes,
So
but I
if
don't. But like, there's no way to be
which is weird that when she gets the serum in, if she
infected with
doesn't.
the spores, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not. She has to purposefully infect you. It's basically just
No, just
proximity.
you
will
be
get
around
you.
it. Yeah, which
So
is
yeah,
assumed. So it's unless there's something else to it. But I really like this song. It's kind
I
of
do
creepy,
too.
but I like it. But yeah, so we're not actually done with this game.
Yay!
There's been 2 DLC releases,
Oh, really?
and there's actually another one that's supposed to come out like summer, I guess.
Wow.
Which we'll actually see. I believe we'll see a little title card for in a moment.
Oh, very cool. So have you played the 2 DLC?
Yes,
They're good. They're
Have.
worth it. They expand the storyline and stuff. Good.
yeah. Actually, so one of them is actually a bit of a prequel,
Yeah, cool.
which is phenomenal. You actually play as Zoe,
Oh, neat.
leading
Neat.
up to shit going down, which is actually very kind of cool. And then another one where you play as one of the Calmer, the film crew from the Surrogators. Remember those guys?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So-
they
well, actually,
fare
there's a
very
couple.
well.
You kind of play as them through a couple. And, then, and there's
It's just Hugh burning to death for the whole DLC.
not that guy. Well, actually, yeah, that guy. So yeah, and then there's actually some stuff, so we can actually play around and get a little more backstory until they release. I guess there's another like large DLC that they're planning because they've been teasing it ever since this game. Ever since you finished this game, they mentioned it. But I guess it's supposed to shine some light on Redfield,
Oh, cool.
the guy that's.
Yep.
So
I'm
that's what it
Redfield.
is. Yeah, I'm just whatever.
Hey, that's my first name.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. There's no relation, but just Captain just wanted to fuck with you.
So
I'm,
there's
Redfield.
yeah.
My last name's Claire.
So what'd you think?
I liked that a lot. I liked it an awful lot. I am not good with my aiming, so I had trouble hitting the molded in the head, especially in the beginning with really, really limited ammo with just regular handgun bullets. But my inability to deal with the initial difficulty of the game aside, I liked it a lot. It's not, at least so far, it's not as connected to the Resident Evil universe. But I kind of like that because after 6 games and a bunch of side quells and whatever, like that universe had been pretty tied to continuity. Like there was a lot that had already happened that was like a side thing with new side folks that doesn't have much to do with anything but like has references to it. I think it's perfectly fine. Like
Yeah.
I think it's really refreshing.
Yeah,
in
it's-
the way that this is a different game from 1 through 3, and then 4 and 5 and 6 to a different extent, is also really refreshing. I really liked it.
Yeah, it's kind of because it feels like, oh, well, I mean, Resident Evil happened. It's just a story that occurred there. I think we missed
Right.
one of the documents. There's actually on the boat, there is a document we
Oh.
could have found that said, X years after the initial outbreak, Raccoon City survivors are still suffering or something. So it kind of hints that, yes, this is the same world that the Resident Evil stuff happened in, but it's clearly a different story.
Right. They mentioned,
Definitely related in some
yep.
ways, but
Certainly with the different viruses, and this being the next virus, with, well, the Umbrella Corporation in some form still being
which is
around.
weird because they were kind of defunct, I thought. Well, I don't know, fucking whatever. It gets weird.
And,
But,
and a guy named Redfield picking you up. Maybe he's a good guy, and they're just picking you up in an old Umbrella Corp helicopter.
Well, actually, it's kind of funny that they
Or-
are picking you up because it's...
They're not necessarily taking you somewhere good.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's like, hopefully, like, oh, they saved the day, but it's like, oh, no, they're probably going to lock you up. And
Right.
Like, this isn't necessarily like...
Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to take
A
me off
good
to a cell and
twist.
poke me with shit.
Yeah.
And make me a
like-
monster boss fight.
Like, bad shit might be happening.
Yeah. Which would be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious where they go with it.
I also really liked that, despite that, much of the game, especially like the first part, was like Outlast or Amnesia and those kind of games. It was a running away simulator. Which door do I need to go through to continue the running away? Or which pit do I need to drop down, whatever. Like, once you got a couple of good weapons, you could hold your own. I did a lot of running around because I'm silly. And throwing bombs and closing doors. But it was... I think it made the game pretty darn unique in that field of new, like, first-person horror that everything seems to be.
Yeah.
But you could fight back in this pretty capably.
It's kind of an interesting choice because they did decide to do that with this game, right? Like, because like the Amnesias and Somnas and stuff like that. They're where you're kind of running around helpless, and Outlast, of course. But yeah, no, like I think they did a really good job with the combat because yeah, there's like this inherent aspect to combat where if you can defeat something, it's less scary. And in this, I felt
Yes.
like the combat, what you could do to your opponents, felt very ineffective. Right? Like you could shoot Jack, but it didn't really stop him. But if you put enough bullets into him, then yeah, it would. But it's definitely not like if someone were shooting you, it would be less. They'd have to use less bullets, right? So their lethality was clearly different than yours, right? So, and I thought that definitely it was a good way to kind of mirror the two ideas, right? So the idea that you're attacking something and it feels very ineffective. So yes, you can take care of those enemies, you can knock them out or whatever, you can kill them, but it's gonna take a lot. And because there's a big resource element to the game, doing so means that you're using those resources, so you'll have a harder time later. Implied, right? Like clearly you finish the game with plenty of ammo, on normal and whatnot. So, but still, there's like a tense element to it. It's like, oh fuck, like you were clearly like trying to run away from enemies without using any ammo at some point, right? Like, or you're trying to run around them,
Right.
So it's I thought they did a really good job with that because that's a really hard. That's kind of a hard balance, right? Like when you add combat to a game that's supposed to be scary.
Yeah,
I
totally.
feel like they handled it very well. So
Yeah, agreed. It was honestly, it was slower paced, and you were only fighting a couple guys in a room, and you'd almost want to run away as much or more and save your ammo. In the same way that like Doom 3 was, just in terms of it being a slow paced first person shooter at that point. Although with this one, you were clearly still trying to survive.
right.
Because your mobility is limited, and you're in really tight spaces with monsters that took up most of the tight space, and
Yes.
etc. Yeah, this was a really cool game.
Yeah.
Graphics were really awesome.
Yeah, live
Story was compelling as hell. They did a really good job with, like the facial stuff was really good. You mentioned that Marguerite was desynced from her voice, which,
Yeah, she was oddly
which was weird.
I don't know, yeah.
And their faces
But
were
she's
kind
like
of,
the only character. Like the rest of them
Right.
are pretty decent. Like Lucas, like his.
yeah, they were all, I thought, darn near perfect.
Yeah,
And they had those great visual cues when they're looking at stuff, their faces contort. It's kind of we're kind of at the point now where they look so realistic that we're in that kind of uncanny valley where they now look like like really expensive props. Mm-hmm. Which I think in this kind of a game is perfect because it makes them look kind of sick and dirty.
Yeah,
like ill.
It kind of fits the environment when they don't look quite right.
Uh-huh.
How much money do you think they paid to be the single icon in a row? And then these guys kind of fell into the 3 in a row. Well, good. I'm glad you liked it. No, I'm very happy that the series went this direction. 6 I hated. I didn't say I hated, but couldn't really get into it. So I'm glad they kind of went with a different direction with 7. I thought it went really well. I thought they did a lot of things right with this one.
I'm just really impressed that they were willing to take another risk and dramatically change their franchise again.
Yeah, exactly. That's huge, right? Because, I mean, they already did it once with 4.
Yeah.
I mean, different people, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is pretty huge. This is a pretty large departure from the previous games.
Uh-huh.
So, but people liked it. It did really well. So, it sounds like it did well for them, which I'm happy, because I would like to see more like this. I thought this game was great.
Yeah. It did a great job of blending in some action, a whole hell of a lot of horror. It was brutal.
Yeah.
A lot of that sense of urgency of trying to get away from stuff, not just running away from the molded, but like in the cutscenes.
Aww. The rest of them look okay. Jack just looks really weird.
Yeah, he really does. Like
I don't know what it
he
is.
doesn't look photographed.
No, he doesn't. But the rest of them kind of fit in, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, on the blackest of screens, I did a thing.
You did a thing. 10
Normal
hours.
playtime.
Starts.
Wow.
Half the Mr. Everywheres.
Wow.
Yeah,
Anti-Crunch
whatever.
12 out of 18.
Got the steroids, stabilizers. Cool. And you got the Albert O1R. So that was the little handgun you found at the end?
Yeah.
You can actually get that as an unlockable handgun. Except it's just a normal handgun. It doesn't do the weird explosive stuff.
Oh, it does.
But it's really strong, and it's weird. It holds like 3 bullets.
Weird.
But it's super strong.
But it shoots handgun bullets, but
Handgun bullets.
it's really, really
But
powerful.
it's much stronger.
That's cool.
And I like the sound it makes when it shoots. It's kind of cool. Secret Defense is kind of like the defense coin. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not. It's you take less damage when you block. So your blocks are more effective.
Oh.
There's actually another item that does the exact same damn thing. So if you have both of them, your blocks are like super effective, which is kind of cool.
That is really cool. Your arm becomes just like...
Hey, Redfield, not a hero. So that's supposed to be the next thing that's coming out this year. Though I think we're past spring, technically.
And it's free content?
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah, that one's free. I think they're all free. Actually, I think all the DLCs are free. I think.
Wow,
I
that's
don't think I've
awesome.
purchased any of them yet.
Way to go, Capcom.
I could be lying. But yeah, if you press start
Okay.
or press X, I guess, go down. Extra content. And see, we have a bunch of things, including Jack's 55th birthday.
So I should... It's Jack's birthday, but he's not interested in presents. It's food he wants. So find some for him as fast as you can.
So we'll play these next time. But, yeah, we'll play around with the band footage and all that fun stuff next time.
Awesome.